Welcome back to Let's Play DDO with Velluminous. I'm Velluminous, and today we're going to do something a little different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be answering some of the comments that I've been getting on my page, on my YouTube page here. Let's see. First off, what I want to start with is I'm going to show you a little trick here. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of hijack the in-game browser. What you can do is go to my DDO in your browser, click admin links, click add new. It's on the right underneath links. Under name, type whatever you want it to be. Under web address, type the web address, and don't forget the HTTP. Under description, you can type whatever you want. It's not really important, but you have to click add link, and then that'll add a link, and you can like hijack your browser kind of thing. So if you want, just pause the YouTube video, do this, and then you can go wherever you want, like Google. What I'm going to do here is, okay, very first comment here. What we're going to do. This is from Kildaris. Hey, I've been following you for a bit. I believe I was your first subscriber. I was wondering what server do you play on. I'm not sure if you mentioned it in a previous episode. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a previous episode or not. I play on Golanda. Right here, Golanda. Used to play on Lazar, and then they had a server merge, and I ended up on Golanda. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Let's hit up another one. This one's just a first. Let's see. What's this one about? Yes. Are you just doing favor runs at a higher level? You seem to be a tad overpowered. Panther statue is only usable at 18, so I kind of figured. Yeah, when I'm doing my runs on my rogue, what I'm doing is I'm trying to show the secret door locations, chest spawn locations, trap locations, and trap box locations. And these are mainly just kind of instructional videos for people who are trying to learn where these things are, or need kind of a walkthrough for the quest. Eventually, you know, what I'll probably do is I'll start posting speed runs or something where I can show you how to get through a quest in, 2 minutes and get like however much XP, that kind of thing. But that's not really my goal right now. What I'm doing is I'm just running a higher level character to show you where everything is, mainly that way, so I'm not going, oh, you need a 30 search to find this one, but I've only got a 25, that kind of thing. So that's why I'm running the higher level character. Let's see. I know I responded to a lot of these in the actual comments. What melee style combat character, this is from Bidden45, what melee style combat character would you recommend for soloing epic elites? I want to be able to, but I don't like pure casters. Hybrid builds are okay though. If you have a suggestion, let me know. I solo a lot of things on my paladin on Epic Elite. You can kind of check out there. Pretty much all of these I've done on Epic Elite by myself. These are the newer quests. I haven't gotten around to doing Rest Stop, Lost in the Swamp, or End of the Road yet. I've just been busy. Plus, I didn't have them when they first come out. I'm not a VIP player. I'm actually a premium player. What I do is I buy the adventure packs, so it's like a week after it comes out I get to buy it. But I just haven't gotten around to doing that. What I've been doing with this character right now is I've been farming out seals and scrolls. I've been running a lot of ADQ, so I haven't gotten a chance to run those. But he is a level 20 paladin, just flat out 20 paladin. Okay stats. He is a 32 point build, so I mean you don't have to be a completionist to solo epic elites. So right there's a good example of a melee paladin kind of thing who can solo epic elites. That said, a lot of people who are going to do epic elites are going to have some kind of splash of rogue, mainly so that they can disable traps or get past locked doors, that kind of thing. So you'll see a lot of people start out with like 2 levels of rogue, get like evasion, so the traps only hit him half as hard, that kind of thing. Epic Elite on pure wizards is great. I know a lot of people who farm seals and scrolls, epic elites, that kind of thing, with nothing but a wizard or a favored soul. Favored soul is probably the best class to do it on, just because they can heal themselves, as well as their healing and offensive spells are tied to the same stat. So you just pump everything into that stat. You know, you're not gonna be like, oh, I need to get strength, dex, and con all up, that kind of thing. That said, if you're really looking into doing epic elites, work on your epic destiny. Like, get as many epic destinies as you can maxed out, so that you can have twist points to twist in higher level things. I hope that helps. You know, it's there. I kind of link. You're not allowed to do links in YouTube comments. So if you search the DDO forums for MOTU All Quest Solo Epic Elite, the guy has a 18 favored soul. Oh no, baby. He has an 18 favored soul 2 monk build, and he soloed all the epic elites for the new Underdark area, Menace of the Underdark. Basically all these quests that I was just showing you, House of Rusted Blades and all that. Let's see. Next comment before the baby gets too upset. This kind of goes hand in hand with the last comment. I know I haven't actually responded to it on YouTube yet. I was kind of looking and seeing what kind of pro tips I could give. This is from Marvijop. I don't know how to pronounce that. Says, could you show some pro tips and tricks with feats and character builds? I would really appreciate it. Like, I discovered the fighter half-orc at level 4 with cleave and great cleave is ridiculously overpowered. That's a little true, mainly because cleave and great cleave are going to be great at lower levels anyways. You know, once you get into the higher levels, they're still pretty useful. What kind of feats can I give you here? Let's see. Feats. I can definitely tell you things that you never want to take. Anything that does stuff kind of like any of these skill ones. Let's see, where are they at here? Skill focus. +3 to all skill checks. Never take it. Ever. Don't bother. You're going to get your skills high enough up there without that, especially once you get into epic levels. Every time you get an epic level, you get +1 to all your skills anyways. The skills that you're focusing on should end up with, should be minimums 40s, 50s by the time that you're level 21, 22, that kind of thing. So don't bother with anything skill focus. Here's one. Die Hard. I got Die Hard automatically. I did not get it. So don't judge me on this. I got Die Hard as an automatic feat. All it does is you stabilize when you're incapacitated, which is a really small window. It's 10 HP. You die when you hit -10 HP, that kind of thing. So if you're at 0 to -9, you stabilize. Or -1 to -9, you stabilize, and you'll regain health after time. Most of the time when you go down, you're going to look at your health bar and go, oh, -400 hit points. Yeah, I got hit by a disintegrate for 600 or 700 points, that kind of thing. It's not going to make enough difference to bother. So never take Die Hard. If nothing else, you end up with it as an automatic feat anyways. Let's see, what else? Do go get Draconic Vitality. All you have to do is, I think it's actually like a favor thing, so go grab that. Just kind of cruising through here. I'm trying to get through this video real quick here. I don't want it to go too long. Never ever take improved fortification, and the sole reason is it completely prevents you from being healed by like cure light wounds, that kind of thing, and all that you gain from it is more fortification. I know I don't have it on me right now, but right here, Minos Ligan, um, it's a level 11 helmet. It gives you toughness and heavy fort. You're never going to need any other kind of helmet until, whenever. So you're not going to have to worry about a heavy fort item. Nothing's going to bypass that. So after level 11, it's a useless feat anyways. So never ever take improved fortification. Let's see what else. Iron Will, +2 to your will saves, plus, trust me, +2 isn't going to matter that much in the end. Same kind of thing. This one is pretty worthwhile. It's Insightful Reflexes. It's worthwhile for like wizards. Use your int for reflex instead of dex. I would say take that as a wizard if you're interested in soloing things, especially if you're if you're a non-dex based rogue. If you're an int-based rogue, take that kind of thing. Let's see, mobile spellcasting, don't take that because you're never gonna need it. It's not like, oh, you kind of move faster when you're casting a spell, but you're better off just to haste yourself, run a distance, and then cast a spell. Same kind of thing. There's one called Shot on the Run. Same thing with shooting attacks. Don't bother with it. I think that's pretty well, I'm had a list here and I've not got it anymore. Stealthy, don't bother with stealthy. +2 to hide and move silent, not worth it. Trap making, don't bother. I don't know of a single rogue or anyone who actually does trap making. I have a bunch of trap parts in my inventory that have gone unused for years. Finishing up Whirlwind, I've been told Whirlwind decreases your DPS, and you have to have 4 feats in order to take it anyways. So it's kind of a money sink for something that would decrease your DPS. So really that's up to you guys, but it's as far as feats and character builds, the best suggestions that I can give you is go to the DDO forums, and there you will find a just bevy of builds. Like I said earlier, there was a guy that has the Epic Elite everything monk favored soul build, So search the forums. They have it's just a great resource. You're going to have to deal with some people being douchebags, but where on the internet can you not say that? Well, I'm going to wrap this up. If you have any more questions or comments, feel free to put them on my YouTube. I'll catch you next time with another adventure.